All right, boys and girls, thank you for reading the book with me, Mice, Mice Everywhere. Now we are going to do some activities with this book, and we have this activity pad here on our Orgo, and it says Mice, Mice Everywhere, same name as the title, and we're going to work with some of the mice here and put them there, okay? And we're going to go and kind of duplicate and kind of copy some of the scenes from the story, okay? So you're going to help me. We're going to do some addition. So let's go ahead and do, the first one let's do is this one right here. Now you remember this one? This said mice, mice everywhere, 4 on a chair. Okay, now remember there's 4 down there. So let me go to the activity pad and we're going to put 4 brown mice. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and then let's go back to the story and see how many more. There's another group, so there's a group of 4 on a chair, and also another group of 2 in the air. 1, 2, okay? So let's put 2 of the white mice. So we have 4 and 2. All right, boys and girls. So what number does that balance? You remember how we did that? On one side we had 2 groups, which balance another group. So remember, we're talking, yesterday we started talking about the total, okay? So what is the total? What's the number of all of these mice together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to write that number right here, 6. So remember how we said it yesterday? We can say it today. 4 add 2 equals 6. Or another way to say that, 4 plus 2 equals 6. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and erase that number. And we are going to do another scene from the story. Let's get these mice back in the area where they began. Let's put them back over here. And then we'll do one more scene from that story. And then we're going to look at our Orgo Stepping Stones activity today, okay? And here we go. Next scene. Oops, that last one. We're going to go a couple pages away. We're going to do this one right here. All right. So this says mice, mice everywhere, 2 in the cheese. Okay, so our first group is 2. I see 2 in that cheese there. So let's go ahead and get 2 brown mice. 1 and 2. That's our first group, 2 in the cheese. Okay, and next one, 6 in the trees. Remember there's 6 there in the trees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's go ahead and put those here. 6 white mice. Okay, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, boys and girls. So now we have a group of 2 and a group of 6. And what is that? What number does that balance to? Or what number is that equal to? 2 and 6. Let's go ahead and count them all together. And let's find the total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. I'm going to write that number right up here. Oops. So one way we can say that is 2 and 6 is the same as 8. 2 and 6 is the same as 8. Or 2 plus 6 is 8. All right, boys and girls. Now, here's our next part of our activity today. We're going to our stepping stones. We're going to page 129. And we are here. We're going to be writing some addition sentences, and now we're using our symbols, our plus symbol, okay? So this is going to be a fun activity. All you have to do is, and I'm going to get a pen. Now you go ahead and grab some crayons. You can pause the video if you need to. And it says, the instructions are color the mice, then write a matching addition sentence, okay? So we've been working with brown and white mice, and we're going to continue to do that. I'm going to flip my color to brown. Now, if you don't have a brown crayon or marker, that's okay. You can use a different color. It doesn't have to be brown, but it kind of goes with the story if you have that. So, first one, letter A, color 3 mice brown. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to do this as well as you can, but I'm just going to kind of put some little bit indicator of color. See, that's definitely not coloring, right? We don't do scribble scrabble in kindergarten, but that's what I can do here. So make those look really nice. Color those there. And then now let's look at the bottom part. We have something plus something equals something. So what we're going to do is we're going to put first our brown mice, that number, in the first box. How many did we color? We colored 3. Okay. Now, how many mice are white? How many mice are remaining that were not colored? You could probably subitize that. That's 4, right? So that goes into the next box. And then, after the equal sign, we are looking at the total amount of mice. So 3 brown mice plus 4 white mice equals how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 goes in this last one. 3 brown plus 4 white equals 7, or 3 plus 4 is the same as 7. That's addition. That's all there is to it. Good job, boys and girls. Let's do one more, and you can do the last 2 on your own. Color 5 mice brown. Again, if you don't have brown, you can use a different color. I'm going to not go the way that I did before. I'm going to do it this way. Because as we remember, if we if we count one way or the other way, it's always the same number. Okay? So, for instance, I just color 5 mice brown, and if I count them this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's 5, and if I count them this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's still 5. It's always the same number, no matter which way you count them. Okay? So we've colored 5 mice brown, so I'm going to put that in the first box. Okay? Now, how many are left that were not colored and that are white? I see 2. So 5 brown ones plus 2 equals how many? What's the total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Oh wow, boys and girls. Now, do you see what happened here in these last 2? Now, let me just go over this one more time. 5 plus 2 equals 7, or 5 plus 2 is the same as 7. Now, in both of these, the total was 7. And the total amount of mice, if you notice, is 7. But we counted them 2 different ways, or we added them really 2 different ways. We did 3 plus 4 equals 7, or 5 plus 2 equals 7. There's more than one way to add things up. Okay? Another way we could have done that is we could have colored one of them brown, if it told us to, one of them brown. Okay? And then how many white would have been remaining how many white mice would have been there if we just colored one brown? It would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? And that still would have been a total of 7. Okay? So we can add those up in different ways. Now, boys and girls, go ahead and follow the directions for the last 2. This is coloring 2 mice brown and 4 mice brown. And add those up. And thank you for joining me today for math.